Hitler birthday. Like, comment, subscribe. Out the hood moving different. Boy, like wine, glasses, wine on the stream. Boy, like, comment, subscribe. Yo, we ain't even saying no Diddy no more. No Yeezy. No Yeezy. No Yeezy, man. That's how I'm on it now. Yeah.
It's like a train
No
wreck. It's
Yeezy.
almost impossible to look away from this.
We'll be like, yo, you acting like a fat, you acting like, dog, you gay? And I used to deal with that when I was in high school. And what happened is it made me kind of like homophobic, because it's like I would like go back and like question myself, like, damn, why does everybody else walk like this and I walk like this?
But what if he is not having like a mental breakdown? What if he is dealing with his identity? What if he really is like attracted to men, but he can't come out and say it because he feel like he's going to be ridiculed by the media?
Kanye West is still out here.
Like, comment, subscribe. No Yeezy, man. Heard it here first. All that. No Yeezy.
Causing chaos online, posting non-stop offensive and wild takes you out.
I ain't gonna lie. Usually, I'll be like not paying Kanye no mind. But this is out of control. This is out of control. I be feeling like he trolling a lot of times, but I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Yeah, I don't think he trolling. I ain't gonna lie. I honestly don't think he trolling. Shout out to the Spill Plug.
Guys, Kanye is catching major heat once again after straight up celebrating Adolf Hitler's birthday. Yup, you heard that right. And we're going to be talking about how he admitted to having an relationship with his cousin when he was 14. Beyond,
I told y'all when I was in jail, my bunkie had sex with his sister. I told y'all this before. It says charged. It's disgusting.
come and get your man. Matter of fact,
I mean, yeah. Is it like... Yeah, it's nasty. It's
take
nasty.
his whole phone away while you're at it, please. Thank you.
Work.
In today's video, we're diving into the latest round of chaos from Kanye, who's once again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. It's messy, it's dark, and honestly, it's got people asking if there's anyone left in his circle willing to step in. So without further ado, let's break it all down. On Sunday, which was Easter, Kanye hopped on Twitter and dropped another round of anti-Semitic commentary, throwing shade at the Jewish community, questioning why they call Hitler the Antichrist while practicing Judaism. He also decided to celebrate Adolf Hitler's birthday with a screenshot of Hitler's birthday that he decided was important to share on April 20th. He says, how can Jewish people define Hitler to be the Antichrist when they are not Christian themselves? He then celebrated Hitler's birthday, writing, Hitler's birthday fell on Easter Sunday. These statements, wildly called out as deeply offensive and historically tone deaf, are just another addition to...
I was celebrating 420 and Easter. I ain't know nothing about Hitler's birthday, see? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even... Yeah, this nigga is... Kanye crazy.
Ye's long-running anti-Semitic rhetoric. Even with the intense backlash from losing major brand deals to being dragged across social media by millions, Kanye shows zero interest in walking back his beliefs. If anything, he's doubled down, openly bragging that he's untouchable when it comes to facing consequences from the Jewish community. Just this past February, he dropped that Super Bowl ad promoting his Yeezy website, and within 24 hours began selling t-shirts featuring swastikas. The backlash was swift. Shopify banned his site, releasing a statement, all merchants are responsible for following the rules of our platform. This merchant did not engage in authentic commerce practices and violated our terms.
Yeah, swastika shirts. I didn't even never do that. Bro, he's bugging. This nigga's bugging.
Hours began selling t-shirts featuring swastikas. The backlash was swift. Shopify banned his site, releasing a statement, all merchants are responsible for following the rules.
I was about to say, people bought that shit? I thought that was like Swift. I thought they said Swift, like people bought it, like cash. I'm about to say, yo, what? Like a cruncher nigga, you see him wearing that. Yeah, that might have to be like an automatic op. Like, they telling you they are op. Like, what up? Yeah, that's basically what he said.
of our platform. This merchant did not engage in authentic commerce practices and violated our terms, so we removed them from Shopify. That same month, Kanye wrote, "The idea of being Jew-proof is I said all these politically incorrect things and nobody was able to stop me, extort me, or threaten me to change anything. And I made $40 million the next day between my different businesses." He then clarified that he's not against members of the Jewish community as individuals and that he continues to work and collaborate with people of that background and faith, writing, "There's a lot of Jewish people I know and love and still work with. The point I made and showed is that I am not under Jewish control anymore. In war, you take a couple losses. I lost one of my favorite Yeezy designers named Simon. He tailored the Grammy dress. This was a major loss. We lost Malcolm, who was our lead stylist and shopper, who also found Simon. Maybe one day they will understand why I had to do what I did, and one day they will forgive my method." He goes on to say, "Yeezy was also dropped by Shopify. This was a major victory because I hate Shopify and I always have. I knew they would be some. Anyone who's on Shopify, just know they control your market and they have all of your data, which raises the value of Shopify while excluding the brands from that upside. Ben Horowitz, please let me know if I basically have that right. I know I
mean, he did that to, what could we say? He did that to expose Shopify? I'm saying, I'm just asking. Because that's just showing
didn't
they controlling what you make, what you put out.
Graduate? Now, this latest controversy has sparked a renewed
W
calls
shit
for
if they want.
accountability from fans, civil rights organizations, and public figures across the board. And while Kanye continues to push the narrative that he's free from quote-unquote Jewish control, critics argue that his remarks not only reinforce dangerous stereotypes, but also fuel hate speech and...
See, I wanted to champion cone head. I don't like when I see Kanye with a cone head now. Yeah, I wanted to champion cone head hoodies back. But I still got the cone head. I don't know what kind of hoodie that is, but I don't like it on Kanye. Yeah, it don't look right on Kanye.
And historical revisionism. Once hailed as one of music's most influential figures, Kanye now appears increasingly isolated, with many questioning how much longer his platform can withstand the weight of his own rhetoric. But if you thought it stopped here, you're in for one hell of a ride. Kanye is still on his tweet and delete spree, dropping everything from controversial music takes to outright bigoted comments. On Monday, just yesterday, Kanye dropped a new track titled Cousins on Twitter, and in the caption, he breaks down the song's meaning and what it's really about. And I just gotta put a trigger warning because I don't think any of us were ready for this. So the lyrics read, "I saw you outside again, just hanging out with your friends, hanging out with my cousin." Magazines. We seen some kiss and we ain't know what that shit mean. Then we start reenacting everything that we had seen.
Oh, so he was kissing his cousin first? He said, we see some niggas kissing and we ain't know what that shit mean. Then we start reenacting everything we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin what? Nah.
That's when I gave my cousin head, gave my cousin head, gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head. Saw you outside again, just hanging out with your friends. And I know these about to judge me now, and I know these about to judge me now. Started off when we was hanging out. Told my cousin not tell nobody. Please no, don't tell nobody. People tell me to take it to my grave. Truth will set.
Told my cousin not to tell nobody. Yo, nah, son. No Yeezy. What? Nah, bro. Bro, what? What? Kanye, bro. Bro. He need to be registered. Yeah. He need to register for this. He needed to register for this. Cause he trying to make it a secret too. And you topping him off? Is this your little cousin? Cause what's going on? What's going on? You need to go register. This is out of control. Nigga sucked his dick for 8 years. What? Yo, what? This is crazy. This is crazy. It ain't one time, the first time they looked at the magazine, yo, they didn't feel like this wasn't right. You did that shit 8 more years? It said, don't tell nobody. I'm not making this shit up. He said it. Please don't tell nobody.
Let you free some.
Nah, son. No Yeezy. No Yeezy. Nah, son. 8 years, 6 to 14. Damn near a decade.
Day, I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was
Wow,
gay.
to me.
And on Twitter, he wrote, "This song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore." He said, perhaps in my
You done strung the little nigga out. Nigga, when they kill some shit, because you stopped giving him neck. What the fuck is going on? Nah! Nah, son. He said, you ain't sucking it like my cousin. Nigga clipped her. You ain't sucking it like my cousin. What the fuck? Yo, what's going on? I cannot. No. What the helly? What the hell he burned? Nah, son. Nigga said he in jail. He killed somebody after I told him I can't neck him no more. Basically. Nigga crashed out about that neck. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, I can't. Yo, what? I'm out.
Self-centered mess. I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy
He was 6. So they both were 6, I'm assuming. Bro, what the well, yo.
magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousins till I was 14. Tweet sent.
Kanye West said that he was sucking his cousin off as a child. As a child, he
Bruh.
was sucking his cousin off. They were both children. But that happens a lot, especially in the black community. Like, guys.
Jackie? Where? What is she talking about? Speak for yourself. I hate when people get on this shit and start talking about what goes on in the black community. No, this don't. I got 3 brothers. Niggas is not doing that. Fuck is you talking about? No, niggas ain't doing that. Niggas ain't doing that. Niggas outside playing, having fun. Especially when Kanye was in the 8. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that. No. Say no shit. This nigga's a fucking offender. He knew what he was doing was wrong, and he said, don't tell nobody. Because if you didn't feel like it wasn't wrong, you would never said nothing.
You don't know how many times I've been talking to somebody.
Piss me off. Who fuck?
About their childhood or
No,
childhood.
turned off anyway. Wait, I don't hear it no more.
Used to come over and we used to play house.
Yeah, we want to try to hear that shit.
Things.
I don't know what's going on with the fucking
or
thing.
like they would just have sleepovers
and
do sexual things. It's crazy, guys. Like,
this was a major loss. We lost Malcolm, who was our lead stylist.
Damn, my shit low as a bitch. Yeah, they done pissed me off in this motherfucker. Got me all riled up. What she talking about? This goes on in a black home. Nigga, solve for yourself. Motherfuckers need to start speaking for themselves around this motherfucker.
Sleepovers and then do sexual things. It's crazy, guys. Like, I've heard that a lot, and it's a lot of child predator situation in the black community.
Stop doing that.
And a lot of times these kids
stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Tell their parents, so the parents never know. They get like pent up trauma, built up
Speak
trauma
yourself.
throughout their childhood. They might become sexually active faster. It's crazy. And honestly, I think that Kanye West was a predator. He definitely was a predator.
He's definitely a predator.
Be careful when you're sending your kids to other people's houses. Like, just be careful.
Yeah, bro. Definitely a predator. He's definitely a predator. I agree on that. He was definitely a predator. You definitely need to be checked. Yeah, he needs to be checking in. Yeah, don't trust him. Don't trust him.
Careful, because you never know. My son won't be going anywhere. I know that.
This isn't the first time Kanye's talked about his cousin. Back in 2018, he told Jimmy Kimmel that his cousin was locked up for murder and that he loved him. So he did a bad thing, but he still loved him.
And you can't explain love. You know, my cousin is locked up for murder, and I love him. And so he did a bad thing, but I still love him.
Now, some of the responses to Kanye's post has been one of shock and deep sadness, because while the internet is often quick to move on, this moment has struck a different chord, with many expressing genuine concern not just for Kanye but also for his cousin. People are grappling with the weight of such a public confession, acknowledging the likely pain and trauma both Kanye and his cousin may have endured. We all can recognize the lasting effects of childhood sexual abuse and the urgent need for support, healing, and professional intervention, but let me know what you guys
Niggas just... Yo, if you feel any other way than Kanye is Diddy, yeah, I don't know, bro. Niggas just that, yeah. I'm about to say, do he got the little funny beard? You know when they be having that little funny beards.
guys think about all of this in the comments down below. This is all absolutely insane. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.
Got my thoughts. Yeah, what? Yeah.